Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to show some of the hats I got in Plant vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville Part 11. Overlap part of show some of the hats I got in Plant vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville I have shown was Sunflower's hats. If y'all hadn't seen that video, maybe go check that part out before this one. But today we are showing pretty much for the last of the plants of the side, by the way, and that is Rose. So I'll be showing Rose's hats. This is pretty much the last day y'all be seeing pretty much for the plant side. So since I pretty much shown mostly sunflower, pretty much pea shooter, chomper, cactus, acorn, nightcap, snapdragon, mostly all of them. Rose is pretty much the last one to pretty much be shown for the plant side, and we'll be moving to zombies over around pretty much around late Sunday and pretty much today as well. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right into this. So let's start off with the first hat, known as the legendary hat, and that is called the legendary Prestillo or Prestillo. So this hat is pretty much kind of like a mostly a magician, I can pretty much say, or pretty like the ones I be seeing pairs like in I don't know why, but like where's the one of those swords, by the way, with like the mask, by the way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not like Vega from like Street Fighter, but mostly like the ones with pretty much just like looking mysterious. But this one is pretty much interesting. I don't remember how this hat like pretty much reacts, because I haven't worn this hat in pretty much so long, by the way. And I think I remember getting this hat around Mr. Royaltron 9000. So it's pretty kind of cool to see this hat again, by the way. I mean, first all I can say is it pretty much looks mysterious. It looks cool. And it looks very interesting on Rose, by the way, so which is pretty much great. And that's all I can pretty much say from this one. So let's go ahead and show the next hat. The next hat I pretty much just got pretty much when St. Patrick's Day just came back for Plant vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville, and that is the Extreme Swag. This is a reaction hat. I have no idea what this hat really does, by the way, but I mean it looks like one of those oh my god, what was it? It's like one of those like crystal, not really crystal, but like those royal eggs that you probably be like thinking. And it looks very interesting on Rose, by the way. I mean, this lady came from like literally the prize map, by the way. Pretty much I can pretty much just show it to y'all, because I pretty much have 8 balls right now. So let's see, where is it? Right there. So it's pretty much like lay over there. So it's pretty much kind of cool that's pretty much like just randomly there. So it is kind of a very interesting hat, by the way. I do like how it looks, by the way. But I have no idea how this lily hat reacts, by the way. So I might have to go check on my own time while I'm playing this game, by the way. But if you guys have this hat, by the way, let me know in the comment down below, because this is my first time ever getting this hat, by the way. This is literally a new hat for me in 2025 for Rose. So I can't wait to pretty much see it, how it reacts on my own time. So I can say this is pretty much a cool hat. Alright, next one is the Magician Crown, which is part of the Royal Rose set. So they put the whole entire set on. And pretty much, if y'all want to know where this set comes from, by the way, y'all probably have pretty much guessed it, by the way. It's pretty much literally in the town center. I mean, this is late from like late 2019. I remember literally getting this hat, by the way. And pretty much, you can pretty much get this by buying the whole thing, by the way, unless you have pretty much like I think it was tacos, I remember, in the in Sundrop Hills. So pretty much, these are the only 2 sets I don't have, by the way. I will be starting getting pretty much like these very soon enough, and I'll probably get working to them very soon enough. But still, it is a pretty much cool set, by the way. I can feel like seeing Rose wearing something like this, because she is pretty much kind of like royalty, I guess. Well, even though she's pretty much like a whole entire like Rose, but pretty much like a whole entire Harry Potter one. But still, cool. But still, I do like the set though, by the way. I love the whole entire like hat, by the way. Like this feels like a whole entire like queen, like literally Queen Rose, literally in this whole entire place. So which is pretty much cool. So I can say for this set, this is pretty much a nice set, by the way. It's very nice for pretty much Rose. If you guys have this whole entire set, especially the hat as well, let me know in the comment down below as well. So which is pretty much great. So it's good to see this whole entire set again, pretty much in pretty much in 2025. Oh, literally forgot what I was about to say. Alright. So let's go ahead and pretty much show the next hat. The next hat is pretty much the fortune cap, which is pretty much a so many of these, so many hat color like changes. I don't know how many times I had to say that. I've been saying this for like 11 parts now. So yeah, and yeah. Okay, I can give you one thing. Blue does look good on this one, by the way. Blue does really look good on this one. But let's stick with green though. So if you want to know, fortune tellers, by the way, if y'all have known, fortune tellers are pretty much real, by the way, and pretty much tell you about what your future is gonna be, by the way. Now I'm not gonna get really details pretty much this one, by the way, because I don't want to pretty much like talk about most of it off about fortune teller, by the way, because most of all I have never encountered fortune teller in real life, by the way, so I have no idea what type of future I'm about to have, by the way, even though we're pretty much in the future. But let's just skip forward that, by the way. Let's just skip on and move something else. So pretty much the fortune cap is pretty much interesting. I do like how it's pretty much gave it to Rose, which is very interesting, because I think the hat will probably good looking for the fortune cap will probably maybe the maybe nightcap, I'm guessing, because you know nightcap is pretty much kind of like a whole time mysterious ninja. Well, even though she's not really a fortune teller, but she has had that whole time like spooky voice, by the way. So this probably go very well with nightcap. But I have no idea if it's gonna fit on nightcap hat. I'm just saying. But still, this is a pretty much a cool rose hat though, by the way. So I kind of do like it, by the way. I kind of like how they pretty much did very well with it. And also I do like the little swirling thing as well for the logo, by the way. So that's pretty much cool. So this is a very beautiful fortune cap for Rose, by the way. So which is very great. And also the hat as well. So let's go ahead and pretty much show the next hat. The next hat is pretty much the Fresh Princess cap, which is part of the Fresh Princess set. So here's the whole set, and I do remember in the set, by the way. And to be fair, I do remember calling Rose pretty much the rap Rose, or the rapper, or probably like rapper Rose, if I remember when I first time saw this set. And I'm not gonna lie, she looks so swag in this whole entire like set. It's pretty much interesting. Like she's literally dripped out, which is pretty much kind of crazy, by the way. I mean, to be fair, like, I love this set, by the way. This is probably one of my favorite sets pretty much in the game, by the way, for Rose. Because for some reason, I have no idea who came up with this, by the way. But whoever did, this is awesome. I never known Rose was pretty much a rapper, even though she don't rap at all, by the way. She probably maybe just rap for towards her one that she pretty much put in her mouth. Okay. But I'm just saying, I'm not really saying that's like, literally, by the way. Please do not overreact for pretty much what I say, by the way. It's really not that really like serious. But as I'm saying though, this is pretty much a really good like Rose hat, by the way, especially the set as well. I do like how they pretty much did with it, like the whole time like rapper going on, by the way, so which is pretty much cool, by the way. But I don't really see Rose being as a rapper though, which is kind of like saying that, by the way. I don't know who came in like a rapper for like literally for the set, by the way. I have no idea, but pretty much tell me comment down below which one y'all thinking pretty much like good for like this whole entire set for any of like pretty much like the characters who can pretty much like wear the set. So I can say that this is pretty much a very interesting like set, by the way, and also a very interesting hat too, by the way, which I do like. Alright, so let's go ahead and pretty much take the whole entire set off, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and show the next hat. The next hat is the Petals of Stardom, which is pretty much part of the Superstar set. Now, if I remember, yeah, I remember wearing the set. So this set right here is probably maybe I can see Rose in, by the way. She's literally like a fashion queen, by the way, which I'm not even kidding, by the way. I mean, look at the cape. Because this is like one of the most very interesting sets I've pretty much seen in this game, by the way. I mean, Rose as this, by the way, is pretty much like, I can see that. I can literally see that, by the way. I mean, if she was like probably like whole time like wearing like something that's kind of like very more fashion, by the way. I mean, this one is pretty much fashion, by the way. But like as like more fashionable, by the way, as she wearing something, it would be pretty much cool. But like this one, I really dig with, because most of all, it's pretty much literally like fashion Rose on here, by the way. She's literally just like walking out the red carpet and pretty much wearing something like this, by the way, which is like pretty much cool. I mean, look at that. And also pretty much like the hat as well, by the way. I mean, look at the hair, by the way. The hair from like the side, by the way. That does look very good as well, by the way. This is like one of the most like very interesting like Rose's sets I've pretty much seen, by the way. And this one is pretty much like really fashion, so I do love it, by the way. So this is like one of the most like coolest like Rose sets I've pretty much seen as well, especially like the hat as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take the set off again, by the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and show the next hat. The next hat is pretty much the festive topper. It pretty much a pants for your head, by the way. Which is pretty much from the winter one, by the way. It's from the winter one. This is a 2019 hat that I pretty much got, by the way. When I got the game around December 11th. Which was pretty much like, literally like the day before even like, yeah, it was like the day before even like, what was it? Before I was gone, yeah. Before I was literally taking a break. But anyways, this is one of the most very interesting hats I've pretty much seen. I mean, it's not a weird hat, by the way. I mean, it looks very interesting. I do like how she got like a present and pretty much like this star and a bunch of like Christmas decorations. So that's like interesting to wear. But there's not really much to talk about this hat. All I can pretty much say that it's pretty much like looks cool. I mean, it's not weird, so we haven't really seen any weird hats for Rose yet. Which now I have a bad feeling that I'm probably gonna see one right now. But still, this one's pretty much like a nice one. So this one's pretty much nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and pretty much show the next hat. The next hat is the Mag's Mystery, which is also a pants for your head, by the way. So pretty much this one is also pretty much like interesting as well. I have never worn this hat before, so this is my first time wearing this hat. So it's pretty much kind of like a whole entire like, I guess you pretty much say if you're like in a whole entire army. I mean, I guess I could pretty much say something like that. But this one is very interesting. I don't know why Rose has something like this. Believe me, I have no idea why Rose has something like this, by the way. I mean, it's not weird. It's not a weird hat, by the way. It's not really, isn't. It's pretty much cool, but why does she have something like this? See, you know what? Actually, I'm not even going to ask, by the way, because now I figured that pretty much like Rose just pretty much go to like anything, by the way, and pretty much just like, she probably went to like a festive, I could probably say, like to this mask. She probably like went to like a festive from like whatever like festive she was in probably, and probably just grabs a random mask, by the way, and probably create it, and there you go. This is pretty much like her her mask, so which is very interesting. So I can pretty much say this is a alright hat, by the way, slash mask. So this is pretty much cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and show the next hat. The next hat is pretty much the floor topper. It's pretty much a you guessed it, change the hat color to your liking. So yeah, I'm not really towards anything new. Also, okay, black as purple is interesting. Okay. I feel like the pink one looks very, very interesting. Well, I feel like giving like Valentine's Day going on, but let's stay with the green because you know St. Patrick's Day is pretty much coming up. So pretty much the flower topper. It's interesting. I'm not saying this is a weird hat. This is pretty much giving off like kind of like a whole entire like, I guess you pretty much like in the jungle hat, by the way. So this is very interesting. Not really much to talk about, by the way, for this one. Even though it does look very interesting on road, by the way. So I'm not going to really give too much detail for this one, by the way. But all I can say for this one is pretty much like very like lovely. So that's all I can say for this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and pretty much show the next hat. The next hat is pretty much the whip top, which is literally a cupcake, by the way, which I'm already about to start liking it. So let's see. Oh my god, hold on. I just thought of something, hold on. I think, I'm trying to think what frosting would probably be good for like the cupcake, by the way, for the whip top. This is a cool hat though, by the way. It's a very interesting hat. But like, oh my god. I'm trying to think what frosting that is pretty much bad, by the way. I don't know if pink frosting is good, by the way. I have no idea, but it does look very, very like lovely on the whip top, by the way, which is very interesting. So we're just gonna put this one on, and pretty much this is just a literal cupcake with pretty much I forgot what it was called. I'm just gonna call them like heart pins. So yeah, that's literally pretty much it. It's just a cupcake laid on Rose's head, and that's it. You know, I wish I could pretty much show more of like this hat, by the way, but they need to give like more detail, like putting a hat on, by the way. But still, I have no idea if pink frosting is really good. Let me know in the comment down below if pink frosting is really good, because I don't remember the last time I actually ate like a cupcake, by the way, especially a cake as well, by the way. So yeah, that's actually weird saying something about right there, but still, if pink frosting is good, just let me know in the comment down below. Like, that's all I just want to say for right there. But we have for the last half of the day is pretty much the cheese platter, which is pretty much that as well. So let's see, yep, 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 and yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick with green. So this is pretty much a interesting hat as well. It first look like I'm wearing like a whole entire vacation hat, by the way. Like, why does she have like a whole entire vacation hat going on? So she has some very interesting designs for this hat, by the way. She has a literal like grapes in her, like grapes on the hat, with like a little mini shovel, with a there's also a cheese on there, isn't it too? Yeah, there's like a little cheese on there, by the way, with like the top of the grapes, by the way. That is interesting. I can pretty much say for this hat, it's not weird, because I think Rose is like the only hat that has not been weird lately. So, which is also surprising to me as well. But still, this one is actually just alright. There's nothing mostly, well, it is kind of a little bit weird, which I'm pretty much thinking about it now, because you do got like a little bit grapes on the hat, by the way, which is kind of like, I don't know why, especially cheese as well. But still, this one ain't that bad. This one ain't that bad at all. So I can say this is a just an interesting hat. So this one's cool. Alright, so now we have gotten that out of the way. Which one is your favorite hat for this one? Is the legendary Bristow, the Extreme Swag, the Mysterious Crown and part of the set, the Fortune cap, the Fresh Princess cap, which is part of the whole set, the Petal of Stardom, which is part of the Superstar set for the whole set, the Festive Topper, Mag Mystery, Flora Topper, Whip Top, or Cheese Platter. Let me know, comment down below what's y'all favorite hat in this whole entire list. But yeah, but what everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy this, you already know what to do. That's pretty much it for the whole entire plant side. So pretty much over, like I said, from over next part, we'll be showing the zombie hats, by the way. And I can't wait to pretty much get into that, by the way, because we have been showing plants for so long, by the way, especially from like P-Sure, because P-Sure was so long, by the way. I really don't know why I had to show the universal hats, because if it wasn't for the universal hats, this would have been like a lot more, a little bit shorter. But still, yeah, I mean, at least that one wasn't a pain video than the rest of them, the ones that were pretty much longer. But still, I can't wait. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.